On the platform is Honorable Mahlatsi.
Thank you, Chairperson. Greetings to the President and the Deputy President. Greetings to the Progressive Caucus. Khotso Africa. Honorable Zigalala, you are absolutely right that Africans must report African issues to Africans. But let us ask ourselves, those who ran to Americans to cry about Expropriation Act, are they really Africans? Do they genuinely believe in African unity? The Americans gave them platform, gave them what they wanted, and yet they remain here. Remain at the very land where they are privileged and they claim to be under threat. Where is Honorable Mackenzie's slogan now? Abahambe! Or does it only apply selectively? Mr. President, now that Expropriation Act is in law, I had expected you to outline a clear program of action for its implementation. We cannot afford to celebrate symbolic victories while our people continue to suffer. While we articulate policies, our people are starving. They have no land to produce food, no resources to sustain themselves, and no means to break free from generational poverty. The land question is not just history, it's about survival. Look at Palestine. The war waged by the so-called Israel, it's over the land. Look at the DRC, the conflict between the Tutsi and the Hutsi, it's about the land. And if South Africa reach the boiling point, it will not be about political debate, it will be about the land. So, Mr. President, it's time to act decisively. Implement the land expropriation without compensation now. We cannot wait indefinitely for the amendment of Section 25. We must abandon 1913 as a benchmark for the land reform because it legitimized the colonial theft. When the settlers arrived here, they didn't compensate the land from our forefathers. Instead, they killed them and took the land forcefully. So give us the good reason why we should give why the government must compensate them. Our history of this position did not just begin in 1913. It began the moment the foreign settlers laid claim to what was never theirs. And as UAT, we do not even recognize 1652, because by that time our forefathers were already enslaved. While we delay, our people remain landless, hungry, hopeless. Now it's time for action. No apologies. Yes, we don't apologize. Now it's time for justice. No endless negotiations. The land belongs to Africans. Implement now, Mr. President. Kadimambo.
The next speaker on the podium is Honorable Daniels. Over to you, sir.